go well with the wine here on the table.
Lucky, you're my wife. I would never cross you, would I?
Good afternoon. What do you think of those nomads in the camp by the pond?
Folk don't like them here. As long as they were just noisy and messy, it was fine. But then they got into a fight over that girl of theirs. The bastards pulled out their knives and the worst almost happened. Lord Semin should finally get rid of this rabble. See you later.
How nice of you to care about other people.
Henry! Finally! You have no idea how happy I am to see you again.
Likewise. How are you?
How can I put this? I'm in a fix.
Oh? What happened this time?
Look around you. This much booze. This won't end well. You have to help me.
Like how?
How? You have to make sure I don't get drunk. If you see me with booze in my hand, let me drink it, or it'll end badly for me.
So I'm supposed to follow you around and mind you like a child?
Well, I surely appreciate that.
All right then. There's nothing else. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Sure.
And where did VTech disappear to? I hope he's not drinking somewhere. That's the last thing I need right now.
Oh, down, Roman.
Do that for me, Master Chamberlain?
Of course, my dear.
Careful.
Man. see it happen. What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind. Get out of my way. You're buying food outside.
Not now. Come back later. Excuse me.
Pardon me.
You're here too.
Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Well, why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Although I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Samin spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
Yes, that's more out of courtesy than goodwill. But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
Of course. Good health.
To Lord Samin! Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck.
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women.
But
I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
quiet. Here. I don't know what kind of weddings you're used to. I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly here. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time, you know?
Have you already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
After you attacked me in Apollonia. I'm so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Samin will just have to be a bit more patient.
What if I helped you?
Well, well. Someone fancies himself.
I can handle a few footpads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. Would you dare to take them on?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Where's he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
Said the pot about the kettle.
Hey, don't be cheeky, youngster.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travelers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
That doesn't sound too safe.
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s and dice.
Again, how did you say I'll find him?
Either you search this entire ravine above the Nabarkov mill, or you let them ambush you there. Either Kanka will do it himself, or his people will.
What do you know about Canker?
He likes to disguise himself as a monk and ambush travelers. He looks convincing in a robe, but otherwise he's an awful heathen. Always drunk, just like the rest of his band.
That could be useful.
Definitely, if you get lucky.
What do you know about his band?
Not much. We've never seen them all together, so I can't even tell you how many of them there are. But there won't be many. Canker has never dared tackle anything too big. Usually just some poor souls on their travels.
That's enough for me.
Well, good luck, lad. Oh, and I almost forgot. When you're done, bring me Canker's mace. As proof.
Why? You don't trust me?
Why should I?
You there? A word, if you will.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
Indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? So what if she's not good at it?
Well, you're a good lad. Thank you. She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But if she asks who sent you, you better not tell her. She's a sensitive girl, you know.
Come to play dice?
Of course. Tell me, what's the wager?
Look what I've got.
A gold badge?
That's right, and it can be yours.
All I have to do is beat you at dice. So what are we waiting for?
Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that. That means first winning against Radavander Black.
I understand. And how much am I betting?
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. And if you lose...
How many times can I...
As many times as you want.
I really like that.
Of course.
Nah, to hell with that, bailiff.
A person makes his own luck.
All right.
Someone's feet.
Oh, come on!
As a merchant is all.
I really don't know. Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did you get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
It's not that bad.
So we can dance then. I'll come by.
Place when the big day's over. The young lord's horse needs new shoes again.
It happens. Just watch where you go.
Let's play dice.
For a badge?
That's right.
Shall we drink to that?
Why not?
That's what I like to hear. Down your...
Cheers.
And now we can play.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Pick them up and throw them. Then I pick them up and throw them again. That's all there is to it. If I know my luck, things will start going sour now.
If I was you, I'd take it.
The dice are falling my way today.
These ones here. What? Oh, come on!
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Nothing worth mentioning. Oh, my. We didn't have such dice when I was
That'll
young.
do.
We shaped them out of clay. Played with them.
My God! Oh, come on!
That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones. Keep that up and you've got it.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. Aye. Budva threw a 5 that one time. Then another 5 and a 1. I threw 3 2s, but I took a 1 and threw again. But then he got 2 1s and a 6.
Aye, that'll do. These ones here.
bloody dice. Excellent. And the money goes to me. Here. What? Oh, come on. Good game, friend.
Damn! On your first turn! Lucky bastard.
No luck. It's pure skill.
Bollocks. Just take your badge and go. Good day, sir.
Bailiff Thrush said you were robbed.
About time he remembered me.
Don't worry. I'll find the thief. And what did he take from you?
Cabbage.
Just cabbage?
Aye. But nearly half of the patch.
And where did it happen?
On the patch behind my farmhouse. It's the first one you see when you come to us. You'll spot it easily. Cabbage grows there, and half of it's been harvested already.
That's all I need.
I hope you'll find it might not seem that way. But half the cabbage patch? That's good money. Take care, friend.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Oh, come on. We're at a wedding. It's a time to celebrate and rejoice. Where else would you dance till your shoes fall apart? You're not going to just sit in the corner. Come on, don't make me beg.
Well, all right, let's go.
The bottom foot was mine.
Finally tell you to fuck off.
Ow.
You're forgetting I have a younger sister. Her I learned this. I really. Are you glad Agnes is married to future Lord Semi? I'm glad she's happy. If I find out.
Ow.
Calm down, Spicer. Someone will hear you. Anything he wants. You ever want to give him a proper beating?
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
Truly? No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
Tell Voight to stop making a fool. And miss all this fun? Forget it.
I'm only defending myself.
I'd love to.
What's that mangy old doctor
Would you
here?
do that for me, Mr. Chamberlain?
Of course, my dear. For someone so charming.
We could have fed 5 more farm boys during harvest.
Not now. Come back later.
Mr. Chamberlain.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
I'd like to challenge you at dice, Chamberlain.
Ah, yes, damn it. The Bailiff's tournament. If I'd known I'd have to play every villager, I never would have signed up for it.
So, shall we play?
Oh, all right. I just hope you know how to play. I'm not going to teach you.
Oh, Fortuna!
If I know my luck,
May the best player
it's
win.
sour now.
Like this. What can you do? Here. The dice are falling my way today. Finally!
You lost. And if I...
Don't worry. I'd like to challenge you at...
Once wasn't it...
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
That's still alright. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones.
Here. These ones here. Damn! What's this? Great! And it's mine! You're out of luck. Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. Like this. Here. Damn! Shit! You must have a...
Here's your badge. Run along now. I've wasted quite enough time with you.
And miss all this fun? Forget it. Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Aye. That was some brawl.
Right you are. You fought bravely. Both you and that friend of yours. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
But you were better. If they hadn't broken it up, we probably wouldn't have stood a chance.
Aye, well, you wouldn't have avoided the stocks either way. People in the village don't like strangers, and my father's no different. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Right. We talked.
So, you caught him while he was still sober. Congratulations.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, we buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Poor girl. What if she really isn't interested?
Then you could go and save her from Wojtek, eh?
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
I don't know who I pity more.
Thanks. I'm not hungry.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek, why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry.
You want to be alone? At a wedding?
It's not that. I like weddings. Only fellas like Wojtek spoil the fun for me a bit. Every time. Some fella comes sniffing around me, telling me how pretty I am, how clever, how well I dance. Or about how he's so rich, smart, and God knows what else.
Those are the worst.
Thanks for getting rid of Wojtek for me. I hope you won't live to regret it.
Don't you worry about me.
Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from, what you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
They call it Silver Skalitz, because they used to mine the stuff there.
And they don't anymore?
No. Skalitz was torched to the ground, and we had to flee.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
Gladly. May I have the honor?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go. See? You're doing pretty good.
You're not the worst dancer yourself.
You flatterer. Better keep your mind on the steps. Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Wojtek is not picky. Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and...
We saw you dancing.
We were just talking.
Talked, eh?
Give him a break.
Either way.
That's true.
That's what everybody here drinks to.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried, and I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Burgov in return.
These girls.
Sakra! I need a bandage, quick!
What? Henry! It's a lovely day today, huh?
What's this I see, gamekeeper? You didn't hold out for long.
But... It wasn't me. Old Samin twisted my arm. I couldn't say no to him, could I?
None of that. You asked me to watch you.
This is a nice fortress.
I suppose it's better that way.
I meant to say...
Here you go.
It's a fine fortress, all right? Although
That's the way, gamekeeper.
Aye, but Lord Samin is Sir Otto's esteemed vassal.
Doubtless. Nice fight. It's been a long while since anyone beat me like that.
I expect you country folk would consider this to be the pinnacle of swordsmanship. But for me, it's just a warm-up.
I'm just a night watchman, not a duelist. I've never seen you before. Where are you from? Certainly not from hereabouts.
No, definitely not from around here.
So from where then?
I'm, clear off.
Why should...
Didn't you understand?
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatobrook the bailiff's boy...
And what's the problem?
Let it be a...
You don't know.
True.
Who do I fight?
Young Lord Alder?
The group.
Aye, him.
I'll be happy to...
All right.
My dear.
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know.
I pray it comes soon.
I admit I haven't actually thought
He didn't say anything.
Hopefully you'll still have him a month from now.
I'm here to help you.
I said you didn't.
Oh, I made a promise.
That too, but I'm more worried about...
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough?
You think I didn't think?
I certainly...
If it was up to me, then she cooks well.
I'll talk to two.
Well, try to be done with it.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry.
Well, well.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
You gave me a hammering last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you any...
Now look here, you bump. A dry Moravian, so...
I see.
Something, but old...
Dunnies.
This without...
All right.
I'm sure you'll be able to...
And who's got...
I got...
Right.
I did it, I'm sure...
I reckon I don't have...
Henry!
So long, everybody knows it.
I can really... Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah. And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
I'd be happy to get you a drink. What would you like?
I'd like a beer. Nice and cool. Frothy. God! Makes me thirsty just talking about it. You know what? Bring me a couple of jugs while you're at it. If I'm stuck here, the least I can do is taste...
All right.
You're Henry, right?
The one and only.
You came to help me with...
Lord Samin would be glad if we got...
It doesn't say us if they...
So what kind of...
Liver was up, but the cook keeps saying that she put the scraps away in the pan.
Isn't there any way I could read...
That's not going to be... He put her... The wedding...
Where can I find...
In the kitchen.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind...
Have you tried just...
Why would I...
How can you be... She was with her. I'll try talking.
Are you...
I'm not drunk. Not much.
Aye.
No, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do,
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, but someone...
Good to hear.
Then I...
All right.
Good luck.
What they say about him is true. Stop dilly-dallying.
Your Lord Samin tells me...
Well, I don't.
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on.
Is there really nothing...
If I give them what's left, Tuma should have just driven them away. Take care, sir. What are you doing here? There's plenty of food outside. you doing here? Left us.
The one.
Come on, let's get a taste of the piglet. Can I get you a piece of piglet? Golden and crispy, well fed, here on the table. It will settle your stomach.
What else could I do? I couldn't serve the guests that swill Betty, Bruce, and Truskowitz.
Quite right. But you've got some here anyway.
Oh, you know how it is. We couldn't say no to her. She'd get offended and the whole county would have nothing else to talk about.
I picked some.
Let me see. It won't last them long, but they can be... That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
I got that beer.
Let's have it, the finest.
What do you think of this? From Alyest.
Let's have it.
What's it like?
Well, I don't know. A bit tasteless. It's more like pond water than beer. Don't you have anything better for me?
Wouldn't you rather have something a bit stronger?
What would you have in mind?
Maybe some delicacy from the cellar?
Are you mad? Why do you think I'm guarding here? Old Semin would have my arse caned for that.
Do you think he'll even notice if a bottle or two goes missing during the wedding?
Well, you might be right, but still.
They'll all drink themselves into a stupor today and won't remember.
Well,
my words.
Listen, but leave the Moravian booze alone.
Sure. Here's your liquor.
Great. Thanks, lad. If he found out I was drinking... Take care.
All right.
A big slop is...
Look what I found.
Oh, hurry! Well, hail and...
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God,
And to the new...
to them too.
God's nails, Henry.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well...
You were pleased with yourself, eh?
Everyone is.
Well, no wonder you didn't know which way was up. Pray.
Don't you worry about my head, damn it.
Who were you showing off?
A few people came.
Young lad?
Aye.
What did the lad look?
Oh,
that could be...
If I knew exactly...
And what was he wearing?
Aye, I know that.
Don't you really...
Well, as I said, he's been strutting around one that...
I see.
You do?
No, actually. I'll try to find it.
If you find...
Is it true you forged a gift for young Olga?
That's right. First class sword.
Here it is. But who threw it in here, I'd like to know.
Henry, you're a fine fella.
Come on, gamekeeper.
But, it was...
None of that. You asked me to watch you.
Damn it, you're bloody strict. Well, what can I do? Here you go.
That's the way.
Because you won't live in peace.
That's true.
My dear.
One's already married.
I'd like to play...
Sorry to disappoint.
Someone want it.
No, it's not.
What now?
Nothing. Tell Drat. Tschüss, mein Freund.
Has she found herself?
All over it. A beast like that could easily spray the whole place in one go.
He kept staring at me.
The old bastard. If he wants...
So we can finally play...
Got all the other bad...
Well, here's two. Emmerich lost his.
All right.
So what are we waiting?
Yeah.
Lord, you've been all over the place.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is in hiding from.
In plain sight like this?
The greater shade is under the candlestick. Do you know...
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Please do.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
Damn it.
Everyone is blind.
They're yours, lad.
Where have you been all my life?
In Prague.
Really?
And in Kuttenberg, Pisak, Vienna, Gradec, Loni, Kolin, Podibra.
Good Lord, you've been all over the place. Even further than Sasa.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
In plain sight like this?
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
And everyone is blind drunk.
Do you know you actually rescued me?
That's what princes
Man, what type of BS is that, dog?
Too bad.
I want to try.
Still
you'll be. Yeah. Cut the.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me. It's yours. My God.
Sakura, you won! I can't believe it.
Well, come on. It's not that bad, is it? It's just a badge.
Just a badge, and I don't have it.
Very droll, bailiff. You don't want to part with it, eh?
No, I really don't have it. I lost it to Betty, the innkeeper.
What? How come? I won the tin badges first, you know.
She came up to me and started taunting, the mouthy goose. She kept on about how she'd bet a week's earnings against my badge. Wouldn't leave me alone. I couldn't help myself.
Why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to say? That a woman beat me? At my own daughter's wedding? The shame of it.
Well, it's just dice.
Just die? How can you say that? A woman.
So what are we going to do about it?
If you really want my badge...
will she want... well, that's just...
What of it?
What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all
I'm
alone?
sorry.
Such a pretty...
Welcome, Henry. You came with Radovan, did you?
Aye. He took me with him because we forged that sword together.
He did the right thing. Olbram's here too. That toothless old bastard. I hope he has enough sense not to disgrace Lord Samin.
Why did they even invite him?
He's the richest farmer in the county. Let's leave it be.
I'd love to have a drink.
To your
To yours.
I'm sorry.
Careful not to mess up my nice clothes. I just can't decide.
I am words.
Because you won't let me escape.
You'd be better off with me. Stop it. Well, well, well.
Greetings, innkeeper. I came with Radovan. We forged a sword together for Lord Samin.
So you can do something besides brawling. Don't worry. I'm just teasing you.
I hear you won Thrush's gold badge.
Aye, that's right.
How about we play for it?
With you, eh? Why?
Come on. I took care of the Cumans.
Well, why wouldn't you? After what you and that friend of yours got up to in me tavern, you owed me a favor.
And if I added a bit of coin?
That's more like it.
And how much would you like?
To make it worth me while, at least this much.
All right, let's play.
First, I want to see...
Here you go.
I'll pluck you like a chicken.
I like this innkeeper, man. She's rowdy as fuck.
Why do you dare to play me? I don't like to lose.
Why did her voice change?
You don't have to worry about a thing.
You better forget about that real quick. I just look like an idiot. Besides,
Can't even see the dice. So drunk. Oh. Got sixes.
Oda, what are you doing?
Now I'll show you how it's done.
Like that could easily spray the whole place in one go.
Hopefully I'll do it again.
Aye. And that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given her a rest long ago.
Ain't no way.
He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year
There.
since we got into
That turned out all right.
and it still wasn't enough for them.
And now we'll see.
Lisping old fool Oldham keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from them.
You think I haven't got enough on my
Oh, she cooking on me.
On the contrary, we want to handle this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
You better forget about that. Real quick. I just look like an idiot. Besides, can't you just let it go?
Never.
Oldham complained about you again.
What's eating the old man now?
He said someone spread rum all over his yard.
I bet that precious bull of his just shuts all over it. A beast like that could easily spray the whole place in one go.
You know shame. He's an old man.
Aye, and that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given her a rest long ago. You'd have to hear him. He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with
Come on, bro.
I was a bit more.
Too bad, young.
I want to have another.
First,
Here you are.
let's play.
Crazy, bro.
I'm curious to see you play.
contrary. We want to handle this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
You better forget about that. Real quick. I just look like an idiot. Besides, can't you just let it go?
Never.
Oldham complained about you again.
What's eating the old man now?
He said
If I was you, I'd take it.
I bet that precious bull of his just shuts all over it. A beast like that could easily spray the whole place in one go.
you know shame. He's an old man.
Aye, and that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace,
Bro, what the fuck?
That's as far as I go.
you'd have to hear him. He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that jelly off lot. And it still wasn't enough for them. That lisping old fool Oldham keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow
Well,
from them.
you're not afraid of anything.
Finally. You want to give me more to worry about?
On the contrary, we want to handle this for you. You don't have to worry
Let it
about
be
a
now.
thing.
I want to play too, you know.
Real quick.
Ah, nothing serious. You didn't have much anyway.
Never.
Oldham complained about you again.
What's eating the old man now?
He said someone spread dung all over his yard.
I bet that precious bull of his just shuts all over it. A beast
She don't bust, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
whole place in one go.
Dog. There's no way.
Your turn.
Aye, and that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given her a rest long ago. You'd have to hear him. He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that jelly off lot.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Fool Oldham keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from them.
You think I haven't got enough on my plate as bailiff? You want to give me more?
I definitely lost. She about to get like triple sixes or some dumb shit.
We want to handle this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
You better forget about that. Real quick. I just look like an idiot. Besides, can't you just let it go?
Never.
Oldham complained about you again.
Like that.
What's eating the old man now?
Bruh.
I bet that
Come to
precious
mama.
Crazy.
Your luck again.
I want to.
First,
Here you go.
let's.
one go.
You know shame. He's an old man.
Aye, and that's
We'll
the
see
old
whose side luck is on.
If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given her a rest long ago. You'd have to hear him. He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that jelly off lot. And it still wasn't enough for them. That lisping old fool Oldham keeps telling everyone
turned out all right. That's just impossible.
She finally busted. Holy hell. That was stupid.
It's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that jelly off lot. Really? And it still wasn't enough for them. That listed old fool Olbram keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from them.
Just like that.
Bruh.
On the contrary, we want to handle this for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
You better forget about that real quick. I just look like an idiot. Besides, can't you just let it go? Oldram complained about you again.
What's eating the old man now?
That's what Prince said. Someone spread dung all over his yard.
I bet that precious bull of his just shuts all over it. A beast like that could easily spray the whole place in one go.
You know Shane. He's an old man.
Aye, and that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given the rest of the go. You'd have to hear him. He doesn't
She don't win right here. I'll be surprised.
If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that jelly off lot. And it still wasn't
Hopefully I'll do it again.
that lisping old fool Olbram keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from him.
And now we'll see.
You want to give me more to worry about?
On the contrary,
And now I'll fuck it all up.
for you. You don't have to worry about a thing.
You better forget about that real
There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way. There is no fucking way, bro.
Holy shit!
Oldram complained about you again.
What's eating the old man now?
He said someone spread dung.
You were suspicious.
Sacra. Where's my...
Here you go.
Now pay me back my last wager.
Oh, all right.
He's an old man.
Aye. Really? And that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace, he knew. Nothing yet, sir. Not a foot on the road. It's taking them too long, damn it.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. If it were up to me, I'd start without him. But father won't hear of it.
And where's Lord von Burgov?
How should I know? But I doubt he'll come anyway.
Oh?
Because he couldn't care less about us.
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. As a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Should we have a toast?
I shouldn't.
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge.
My God! Nice fight, Henry. It's been a long time since I've seen our young lord beaten.
Thank you, Captain. What now?
The bailiff's son's next. All you need to do is challenge him.
I understand. I'll go and challenge him.
Careful!
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatya.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to...
Nice work, Henry. He wasn't an easy opponent. I never thought the
He wasn't?
boy would be able to swing a sword like that.
There is nothing. I've beaten stronger opponents.
Well, let's see if you can keep it up.
Who am I going to face next?
If you dare.
All right.
Just don't wait too long.
I'm sorry.
Not to mess up a nice clothes.
You never know. Henry, I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's better this way, believe me. A wise man once told me a sober Moravian is far more trouble than a drunk one.
That sounds like Yurko talking.
Indeed. And he ought to know about Moravians.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
Where's Lord von Berghoff? Why hasn't he arrived yet?
I don't know. I asked the Chamberlain, but he couldn't tell me much either. Though he said he expected him to arrive soon.
I hope he's right.
I hope so too. He promised me he'd come to my son's wedding. I don't think he'd dishonor me like this.
The beggars are gone.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
I managed in the end.
Ah, that's good. You know, well, since you've served me well, if you're still interested...
I certainly am.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more, and don't be offended. He's not that interested.
I don't mind. Lord Semin, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
I'll gladly accept.
I saw how you fought in Apollonia, sir.
I had to try, though. So, what are we waiting for?
Oh dear, oh dear. Not your day, sir, eh?
Oh, what the hell. I'm not in my prime anymore, and Henry here is a very good swordsman.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, Gnarly, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He beat your son and the bailiff's son, too.
Oh, but surely he deserves some reward, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry. A beautiful neck chain. I had it made in Kuttenberg. I was hoping to give it to my son, but since he didn't beat you either, you certainly deserve it.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Semin.
After this ceremony, there's no doing it.
For the gift for young Oliver.
That's right. First-class sword, worthy of our young lord. Would you like to see it?
But there's something I'd like to ask you. How long did you have to kick old Semin's ass before he gave you a job?
Give it a rest, you contrary old geezer. How's life treating you, old Bram?
Could be better.
You're of no use if you're running to the privy all the time.
For a moment. You are...
I did. But how did you do?
I apologize.
You know shame.
Yes.
Aye. And that's the old bastard.
You read my
If he
mind.
wanted peace and quiet,
Shall
he'd
we
have
wait
given it a
until
rest
it
long
gets
ago.
really dark?
You'd have to hear him.
And
He
everyone
doesn't
is
miss a
blind
chance
drunk.
to have a go at anyone.
Do you know you
If I'm not
actually
wrong,
lost you?
it's been nearly a year since we last did.
Henry, my sweet.
What do you want?
Well, you, of course. I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, you know, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear, would you like to come with me now? I want to show you something.
I see, you naughty girl. Where?
I'll show you. Follow me. Oh! Oh! You're
Well,
awake. Good.
that was something.
Ah, Henry, what is it?
It's just,
Yes.
you don't sound very convincing.
Well, to tell you the truth, it wasn't that great.
Really?
Damn.
I see.
Damn. 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 Nah, she just rocked me. I'm less drunk though.
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
Actually, I don't know. I fished it out of the pond. It was lying in the shallows, just like that.
In the water? Damn. I hope nothing happened to it. The last thing I need is for old Semyon to think I botched up the wedding present. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord Bombergov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and his holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Bombergov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
You're standing here as if you had a spear up your ass. What's wrong?
I noticed I left for a while. And he said if I leave.
Excuse me.
Let me think.
I apologize.
Whose wedding was it on the table with you? I can tell you that. All of them!
Have you seen Alder and Agnes?
No! But I haven't seen two of you, laddie! Hey!
Pig.
So what? We're at a wedding, are we not? And anyone who doesn't drink is only wishing them grief. So get boozing, laddie.
Thanks for nothing.
It's a good thing you're here.
What's the matter? I hope you haven't been drinking.
No, don't worry. Quite the contrary. I wanted to thank you. I didn't believe it, but I'm not drunk yet. Usually, I'd be under the table by now.
It's not even worth mentioning.
Oh, but it is. But that's enough. I won't bother you anymore. I believe I can do it on my own now.
Are you sure?
Well, we'll see.
All right. Just be careful, eh?
Aye. And Henry, I'm really grateful. And I'll never forget you for this.
But?
But there's something else I'd like to ask you. Not right away. Don't worry. Just stop by sometime when you're around.
All right, gamekeeper. I'll stop by your place when I can.
Isn't that something?
Hold of yourself. I can't stand the look of you. Not surprised you chose to forget. But it doesn't matter. Get a hold of yourself. I can't stand the look of you.
I heard you could teach.
There's no time for it now.
Kiss my ass.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. God bless you, sir.
If you're my friend, you'll have a drink.
That broke your heart.
Excuse me, my lady.
And why are you looking for that?
No, not at all. I'd just like...
You're kind. Our older doesn't like crowds, so I expect they found a quiet...
Then I shouldn't...
True. God be with you.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Careful.
you know where I can find the newlyweds?
That's nice of you, but I can't help you much. I haven't seen my son-in-law in a while. Draw attention to ourselves.
Don't worry, we're all dead drunk.
What about the Chamberlain?
He's so dim-witted he wouldn't suspect us, even if we were talking right in front of him. I hope everything goes well.
It has to. What would I do if it all fell to pieces?
What would you do? Just be ready to run for the hills.
God's woos, old ramp.
I'd like to...
There's no...
I'm a silly goose. What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Alder.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry, he'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself.
I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Alder. And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
That doesn't sound like a good idea. A bride is supposed to be chaste, fragile, pure.
And the groom is supposed to at least be present, for God's sake. And where is he? So, are we drinking or not?
Shouldn't you slow down? The night is still young. Maybe Alder will come back and you'll have duties.
Mother said all a girl has to do is lie down and hold on. I can do that drunk. Let Alder do all the work.
Wow.
Where is the booze? Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, mate! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting your neighbour's wife, eh?
Oh, bollocks!
I'm not gonna blame you, but you might have waited until the sun went home.
You're a dead man! You're not mine for us, fucker! You in a flash! Christ! I'm here! Fucking hell! That was a sword fight. Slice him up! Right! That's it! You bastard! Take that fucker out, damn it! That's the best don't do! Hey! He's too bad for me! But you can face me, do ya? Useless! Let him have it! This won't end well for you! Nice strike! Go! You haven't shot, bastard!
How the whole party break out fighting though.
Sort out this rubble before they turn everything into firewood.
Cursed luck. Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Well, why are you here then?
We have a secret mission for you.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger? The League of Lords fella?
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Well, that ought to bring us closer together.
Very droll. I just don't like these kind of places.
Like jails. Not a lot of people do.
No, I suppose they don't. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
After all, as you know, I'm just a common dung grubber, while you're the great Bellatore.
Bellator? But I was stupid to think like that. It was stupid. But now I'm sitting here too for behaving like a Bellator. I might have left you in it.
Yeah, you might.
Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Ha fucking ha. Hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking half a dozen hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge, and when sleeping it off, I went hunting. Once, I even went into his shed and, borrowed a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
Thieving, too, to top it all. Christ!
Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable! We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa!
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berghoff.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What'd you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's another matter.
And can I go there?
Don't fucking annoy me, fella.
What?
We will not.
I'll get to work.
Good lad, or sinner, or go down and no.
Yeah.